Mercy triumphs over judgment.
Happy Monday, everybody. How are you this morning?
Hey! We're here.
We're here.
We're dragging like it's a Monday, though.
Yes.
But we're here.
We are here.
All of y'all are tired because y'all were watching the Super Bowl late anyway. Go Eagles, fly Eagles.
Weird.
I watched none of it.
First year ever, actually. I watched none of it. I
First
was in
year
bed
ever.
by like 8. Sorry. But yeah.
I was on a personal strike. Like, it hit me like a ton of bricks that this is the end of the football season and they really never took back Kaepernick. Like, they never did it. Oh my God, they never took back Kaepernick.
True.
I'm so pissed off with that. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm with Cap. So, I didn't watch, and it was kind of weird because I always watch. Not that I'm this huge football fan, but I like sports, and we make a thing. We have a party, it's good. But last night, nope. Good morning, Damia. I know you're under the weather.
Yes.
These two are not feeling
We're
too
here,
well.
and you see.
I
this
did
one.
some sneezing, coughing, got a headache. Listen, I rebuke that. Hello. Hey, Claudine. Top of the morning to you.
Yes, hope England is treating you well. Oh, dude. Come on. We're not doing this right now. Okay, so I'm exhausted because I had an extremely busy weekend.
Yes.
I was celebrating my sister's bridal shower bachelorette weekend. Congrats, Cherise. And it turned out fabulous. She had a great time.
We're so happy for her.
Wedding is next month. It's all becoming so real. But it was so much fun, and she got loose. It was girls and just fabulousness. The theme was Sex and the City, and it really looked very Sex and the City themed. It was so
It looked
cute.
really good. Everything
very,
looked
very
really nice. Listen, a lot of work behind the scenes. Y'all know how
We
it
got
is
there.
to put these things together. But it's always all love, right?
Yeah.
Like, we just stress out for no reason.
I know.
Because you want everything to be right and perfect. But, I love those things. So congratulations. All the love is in the air. Because it's February, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Love is in the air.
It is February.
It's February. It's Black History Month.
Yes.
It's lots and lots of things.
Yes.
Black Panther is being released this
Oh
month.
my gosh.
A lot of buzz, a lot of people excited, already bought their, tickets early, and
Their gear, their paraphernalia. There's a lot of
Oh, really?
Black Panther gear. I haven't gotten mine
I
yet.
didn't
I
even look.
will. I just don't know, like, are we supposed to be wearing, like, a whole dashiki? Or are we just wearing Black Panther? Like, listen,
I'm
it is
not
so
ready then. Like,
crazy. It is so
I
intense.
have no idea.
I can't wait to go to the theaters and see what's really going on that thing. But I don't even think I could go that weekend because I think those tickets are probably already
Already
gone.
sold out? Oh, for the
So,
opening
for
weekend.
the opening weekend.
Okay. I
So
gotcha.
I'm either gonna go like that week, play hooky somewhere somehow, or next weekend, because
Okay.
the pre-sold tickets are like done. They're so done.
I gotcha.
So, Black Love is what there's this pop-up that BBNYC is doing, and the flyer is called Black Love. That's for next week. I'm gonna put it up I'm gonna post
Yes.
it. It's on
Oh,
Saturday.
what?
Another pop-up. But I just love that Black Love. That's the whole February theme right there, like together. Boom. But at this pop-up, it's gonna be like, different vendors selling their stuff, and BBNYC will be in the house.
Which is exciting.
Very
I heard
exciting.
the first pop-up event was successful.
It was so
and
good.
Awesome. So,
But
I love it.
I was told that I will be working the next one. So I might do a live from there so y'all can see what's going on. And y'all can
Yes.
come through. It's in Harlem. Come to
That's
Harlem
so
for the
cool.
for this Saturday. Yeah.
Wait, Saturday the 10th?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That is cool.
This Saturday. So the last one was so cool. We'll see how this one goes.
Okay, it'll be good. But yes, thank you all for joining us this morning. We wanted to follow up with a lot of you guys because yes, my apologies. Last week I did not get to check in on Wednesday. I've been just battling. My son had the flu, then I got something, and then my toddler. So it was just like a roller coaster of not feeling well. But Miss was on top of it, like on top of it.
And a lot of y'all were doing comments too, saying, thank you for getting us on the ball, because the GYN is a big one. Y'all try to run away from her. Okay.
It's not comfortable. I'm all right. I'm good. So,
yes, nothing's
no red
going on.
flags.
There's no tingling. And if there is a little tingling, I'll go to the drugstore, figure that out. No. Make your appointments and work that out. But yes, I really believe like this challenge was really for me. Like sincerely, I have not been up on my appointments at all. Like I made a dentist. I have to go to my general. After this, I'm going to my general doctor, my PCP, I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah, probably.
Because in order to get my mammogram, they said they need
clearance from that.
a referral from her, like a script from her. I was like, okay. So I'm going to go to
get the full physical now.
Yeah, which I don't know if I'm up for that, because I did do
blood work, right? No, you do it every year.
I mean, you know, I still did it within the year, even though we're in a new year. I did it, like, you know, in enough months that it's not a year yet. Because I know I was back and forth with her. Because they were saying that they were, like, there was some, what in my urine? Protein in my urine. So we were back and forth with that. Hey, Andrea, good morning.
Good morning.
From the Sunshine State.
Ellie.
We're cold over here. Hey, Ellie. So, I've just been really like, okay, stop the games, Prasada, because I know I have to report back to y'all. So, I was going. So, another big appointment that I made was to get a colonic.
Which, it's so funny that you said. I distinctly remember hearing about colonics like a decade ago.
Yes.
Like, so long ago. And they were like tooting it as like, I remember it was Usher and his like extreme workout and part of his like, you know, regimen that he gets colonics, I don't know, every once a month or something, whatever. And I was like, really? Oh, that's how he is. Those abs.
Right.
Like, I was like, I need to do that. Like, not really. But I just love the appeal of hearing that, you know, that it gets out excess toxins that you by yourself cannot reach, cannot, you know, expel on your own.
So that's the thing. Like, they say that you can. Like, you don't really have to go to get colonics. But I know for me, I need to, because I suffer with constipation a lot. Like, I'll either be really all right or not all right. And it's so up and down. It affects my mood. It affects everything. And, like, I've been learning my body is getting so much better. But it's sometimes it's off. And I'm like, okay, no. I want to address this. But who wants to go do a colonic? Like, that's not, like, the thing you want to go do. And it's also time. It was time consuming. Well, and she worked on. I found this place out in Huntington, out here on Long Island, and she did work on a Sunday, which was good. So I had the time, and she was like, she wanted me to be able to rest after. But in addition to the colonic, which was interesting, and if you guys have had a colonic, please say what you thought your experience was. But it was surprisingly, she made it comfortable. It's a very like calming space. They had the calming music as soon as you walked in,
like
and
spa music.
yeah, and it was
zen.
just like, you know, clean, and she was like, the woman was very warm and welcoming. I'm gonna put her information up too if you guys are interested. And I can't believe it. Like, good job. Like, good job.
Followed through.
I can't believe that I actually made the appointment and I actually went. Because I'm good for canceling an appointment too. So, I actually did it. The other part of the appointment was biofeedback. If you guys know what that is, please comment, because I was really in the dark about biofeedback. I've heard a little bits here and there, but I didn't think I would be going for biofeedback. But when I was reading up on it, I was like, oh, I want to try this. Let's see if it works. So they're supposed to be able to tell you like what's going on inside of your body. My colonic. Yes, I do remember that. I do have to go. Damien has held me from getting a colonic for years because she had such a horrible experience.
Oh,
So,
it was an accident.
I remember her saying, yeah, her blood pressure dropped and she refused to go after that. Yes, she was like, girl, I almost died in that place. I was like, what? That's not what I'm expecting. So, yeah, she held me from going. But I was like, I need to go. Because if you know me, I have stomach problems forever. So, I went. And then, okay, so the biofeedback. The biofeedback was good, too, because she just kind of broke down, like, everything that was going on. Saying, like, my hormones, my adrenal glands were off. Like,
oh, it does all of that
all
in one test?
of that.
That is awesome. See how much blood work they do to get some, like, really?
No blood work. It's just, like, she puts, these, what do you call it? It's not even like like she just put a wrap on my arms and my legs, but it's connected to a computer, and somehow they get this information. Oh, and one on my head, and somehow they get all of this information about what's going on in your body. I think a lot of people are like whatever, but I felt like I think she was spot on with just saying all of the
what
crazy.
You suspected.
Yes. She was like, you're fatigued, your levels are low, just everything.
She even had emotional feedback.
Yeah, she had emotional feedback.
Major.
She said the emotions are, everything that we said, the emotions are strictly connected to your organs and the way your organs are functioning. So if you're holding a lot of resentment, a lot of sadness, fears, anger, all of that it literally eats away, literally eating away at your organs. So she was telling me she saw a lot of sadness and fear coming up for me, but when she talked about what I did, she was like, a lot of that stuff is not yours, and a lot of your stuff comes from your clients. And I was like, oh. So I need to learn how to rid myself. And she was like, I'm so happy that you're here, because so many times we as clinicians do not take care of ourselves.
Right.
So that's big for the self-care piece on how you need to, like, get rid of all of your stuff. My sister was telling me that she had a friend, she knows of someone who went to get a colonic, and they just had like a break. They just started crying. And they were like, yeah, because you're getting rid of physically, but you're also purging yourself emotionally. And I was like, oh, because I know I've been feeling a little like, whoa. So, whoa, exactly. So, this is an interesting journey. So I have to go back next week and the week after that. I think she still wants me to go back some more after that. We will see. So I'm going to keep y'all going with what's going on with this. It's very interesting.
It sounds very interesting. Sounds like something that I really want to do at some point, but exactly, I had to wrap my mind around the whole colonic thing, because it was the fear of, like, am I really signing up for this super uncomfortable, I don't know
someone to be looking at your poop.
Yes.
And you to be looking at your poop, and you're not in the privacy of your own bathroom.
It's just kind of
what?
Weird. And but I like that idea of getting rid of the toxins. I like that idea. And now the biofeedback part, when you have these suspicions about yourselves, like, why am I in this up and down roller coaster of emotions? Why am I
many times I've spoken to my general doctor about my hormone levels. Could be forgetting, like, we'll get a test, but it's not really conclusive. And then I'm just like, And she was just like, listen, basically, like, stop eating everything. That's basically what she told me.
But what we knew. For example, one of yours was wheat. Wheat's a big thing
like,
for
you're
me.
not digesting all that wheat stuff. It's just your body is just not digesting.
Right. But we are so programmed. Like, we were thinking. Like, I think about my weekly meals, and I'm like, hey, meat and a side. There's veggies on there, but the side has to be some kind of carbs of some wheat, something, rice or wheat. And I'm like, I really need to change this. And then you notice that the carb side is getting bigger and bigger, and you don't feel good. That's the big thing. You don't feel as good as you can, and it just addressed that, okay, the wheat thing is a big issue.
Yeah. So then your sugars go up. Your sugars go up if you're not breaking down this all that wheat, because you know that's what it turns into, sugars. And I guess that's what the sluggish and all of that is about. So I was excited that she just was able to give all this information. That's what you want. You want feedback. You want to know what the heck is going on. But I was also sad because she don't got one positive thing to say.
Wake up call.
I juice. I have my green smoothies. I eat a lot of salads. Like, what is the problem? Anyway, it's the journey. She was like, don't feel bad about it. We're going to work. We're going to work towards getting this better. So that's all I want to hear. I got to be down for listening to what the woman say, actually following through and doing it. How about that? And I'm excited because you guys seem to be actually getting on your appointments.
Yes, we want to shout out to Tracy, who was on it. She made, I think, 3 different appointments. Who else? There was a couple other people that were like, yes.
I know Lois made an appointment. Y'all need to make your appointments. I got her name.
Cost like.
Girl, that's a whole nother story.
David was asking what the cost of the colonic was. But it was like a couple of different things. It wasn't just the colonic.
I think the colonic was because I got a bunch of stuff. Because she gave me pills for digestion,
probiotics, which I know.
And I think it's like from $150 to $200 was the cost. And the biofeedback I know was $150. So yeah, you gotta have your money for it too.
Insurance on that one.
And that's another reason why you keep pushing it off.
But you know you need it.
Oh my gosh, I know I need it. I know I need it. I could see how much was coming out of me, and I know I need it. So she didn't have to do nothing but put me up there, and I could see clearly how much I need it. So
after you felt how
big. I still feel like tired and like weak because you're like completely depleted. Like you just feel like emptied. But I'm gonna I'm just gonna up my water. Guess I'm going right after this. I'm gonna go shopping to get some coconut water, and I'm gonna make I'm gonna trade you. I'm gonna make some soup. I'm gonna have soup for the week. You know, just kind of simmer this all down.
Ease your way back into the
Damn, well worth it. I think it was well worth it. I think we have to invest in ourselves. Like we have to do this stuff, and it's worth it because we're literally killing ourselves by what we're putting into our mouths, by not getting rid of a lot of our feelings and really processing some of this stuff and letting go. Like just letting go of some stuff. And really, like, forgiveness is big and letting it go. It happened. Whatever happened. And just let it go.
Women, we have great memories.
Detailed.
Great memories. And that is a big issue when it comes to holding on to things. Because it's like, how am I going to forgive if I can't forget? It's a choice you make. It's a choice you make for you. You're not, they're over there living their lives. You're holding on to whatever, a grudge or whatever it is. It's better for your health because, like she said, whatever you're thinking is leading to these, just flooding your body with these emotions, this stress level, this excess cortisol, all of this stuff that is just eating away at your organs and depleting yourself. It's literally hurting you by holding on to these, sad, angry, bitter emotions. And that person's over there happy and chilling. So do yourself that favor.
You some kind of weird way we feel like us being angry and really angry about it is affecting them in some kind of way. Sister, it's not. It's only affecting you and your body. And your body. Please let it be known that your body is being affected by these emotions.
And more severely than you think.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, this is not to be played with. I sat there, I came out there yesterday like, whoa. It's nothing that we don't know. But when you really have to sit and look at it, like, gotta do better.
That's huge, though. I'm so proud of you that you went and got that done. Because it's just a scary idea for me. I'm like, yeah, eventually those people over there can do that. I don't need that yet. I'll wait till the doctor tells me I need that. Or, you know, like we're waiting for somebody to give us permission to take that next step that we know we need to do. And it's just like, no, your life is in your hands.
Yes. Yes.
So.
Your life is in your hands, and you just go another year passing by, another year passing by, another year passing by.
Not feeling good and not making any changes.
Exactly. You're like, what is this? Why am I feeling like this? I don't know. And you're just like, whatever, I'm fine. I'm getting up. I'm going. No, but you're not living optimally, and that's what I want. I want to live at just the highest level.
My quote for today, who sent me a picture from this weekend? And it was like, my best life now. And another pastor had said that let's focus on that this year. So it's like, whatever you got to do, it might hurt, especially like workout routine. It might hurt a little bit in the beginning, but change. Once you're into that new routine, you're going to start reaping those benefits of feeling better.
Yes.
More energy.
Yes.
More, being fulfilled. That is a huge thing for me. Like, can I just be fulfilled? Can I not be looking over there or looking over here? I wish I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, just getting to that place of fulfillment and feeling our best.
Yes.
So.
And just flowing peacefully and easily throughout your body. She was like, you ain't flown. There's no flow. There's so much blockage.
You're blocked.
Right?
Emotionally.
Yes.
Physically.
Your chakra is off. All of that.
You ain't in alignment. You thought she was doing yoga.
Girl.
You thought she was at
like,
peace.
No. And I want to know is before I started doing this work, what the heck? Because I know how much better I feel. Lord Jesus. If I didn't start doing this work,
yes.
I don't know what I would have looked like.
We would have probably took a mental break at some point.
Oh, yes.
Because
I was definitely...
It was bad. When I was... We both... You were working, I don't know how many jobs. I was working full time and all that. And it was a lot. I was extra anxious and jittery, and my heart was racing, and I wasn't going to get checked out. Like, nah, it'll be all right. I'll just sit quiet for a minute. And it's just like, no, you have to change these things. You can't ignore these signs your body's sending you. It's like red alert,
Exactly.
I've
come a long way.
Yes.
A long way. And I'm so excited. There's more to go.
Yes.
And
it's a process.
There's a plan.
Yeah,
a plan in place.
Yes.
Let's get it,
That's
y'all.
awesome.
Let's get it. Let's just keep growing and building and finding out new information and just literally healing. Healing. You gotta heal from all kinds of stuff.
Even from childhood stuff.
Yeah, of course.
We gotta overcome our childhood.
Oh, yes. Yes. That's number one. That's up there. Stuff you need to just let go. And just accept.
Yep.
And move on.
Yep.
Do better. And
I'm excited. This is exciting stuff, ladies. So definitely want to encourage you guys to pursue that optimal health. Whatever you gotta do. Colonics are on my agenda. I don't know when this year. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see what has planned. But at least we're making those appointments and following up so that we know where we are.
Because I know she needs her vitamins. She's just depleted from baby and all that stuff.
Yes.
But the other piece, let's not get it twisted. I'm calling on hold. You take this insurance.
It's work.
No, not that time.
It's work.
You have to get a referral first. This, that. Listen, it's not easy. Because you have other things to do. There's things going on that you have to do. And this right here is not really one of this. Not a top priority.
But look at this. Look at this. My whole motivation, right? I told you, it's so much easier for me to get on the phone for any one of these. This morning already, he has an appointment today. I'm not on the radar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making my appointments after I get home, after the show.
Yes.
So it has to happen.
It has to happen.
Because that's sad. I was like, really? I went and just made his appointment like it was nothing, and I can't pick up the phone for myself? Like, sad.
And it's like, what?
That's what we do. We're like programmed to
Yes.
put ourselves on the back burner. Like, come on, I'm sick too. You know, if I fall, he's not gonna.
Exactly. And that's the other huge piece. If we're not taking care of ourselves fully, how are we supposed to take care of these children?
Right.
How? And that's what I was saying. If let me figure out myself and what's going on, because my youngest son suffers with constipation. If I can figure me out, then I can figure him out.
And we know that the nutrition, just like we did that show last year with the nutritionist Christine D'Angelo, we know that nutrition is one of the top primary things. And we know that a lot of the stuff that we eat, our main diets are so manufactured, or so we don't even know where they're coming from, what's in them. What are these, scientific names that are supposed to be generic food?
They're cereal.
Yes, and now they're just putting what is it? The acronyms for it. It's too long. Like, maybe this is not something that the kids should be eating, and it's just learning what, getting back to basics and teaching ourselves to eat well, and then teaching our kids from our example, because we could say it all we want to, but if we're still gonna make them separate meals because they like it, we're training them to eat junk, so it's just
I have a hard time with that, because I feel like youth, they should be able to explore, but there's a lot of childhood obesity. Yes. There's a lot of childhood diseases that just wasn't, that we just didn't have. But it's here now. Good morning, Barbara. Hey, girl. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
So, that whole thing about letting them eat whatever and
they'll be all right. We survived childhood. Okay, it's a whole different era, and the food is morphed more now. So
that makes me sad. It really makes me sad.
It does.
It really makes me sad.
We just have to be really vigilant, especially about the food thing. Because it's very easy. My thing is, if anybody's hungry, they just grab whatever. And I'm like, I need to maybe even clean out my cabinets, clean out everything, and just limit what's there. Because by default, they'll go to the junk. And it's just, all right.
Yeah. I stopped buying Oreo cookies a long time ago because my son is really addicted to it and gets crazy. So if he goes somewhere and they give him the little 2-pack, whatever, or he buys it once in a while, fine. But I'm not coming home with that 3 rolls of Oreos.
And by that night, it's completely gone.
Exactly. And then I was like hiding them and finding them. And I'm like, okay, no.
That's too much. There's a problem that I have to hide from.
Exactly. So let's not. Because it's something in my heart. I'm like, oh, I'm showing love. I'm giving him something he likes. But he's killing himself. It's way too much. He doesn't know how to just have 2. Like, I'll just have a cookie. No, he has to have 10 at the same time. And he's just watching something and just, like, mindlessly
eating. Yeah.
No. Okay, so then mommy doesn't buy any Oreos. Done. Want an apple? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm literally sitting here watching you kill yourself. That's what's happening here.
Yep. So
and you're feeling so great in the moment, and then you're sick, you got a stomach ache, your head hurt, and I sat here, bought it, put it here, and then gave it to you. No.
Craziness.
I'm not doing it. But we can balance. I'm not like so strict and crazy, but I don't keep a lot of snacks here and stuff. But it's balance. If sometimes they go to get a little treat, but all of that, yesterday. Super Bowl was a bunch of crap in here. I didn't get it. My husband actually bought it. But, okay, one day, that's fine. But that's not like going every week and buying, I gotta get the snacks. And
they like it every week. It has to be here. And it's just like, no. So these are the changes that we can make. But we definitely want to encourage you guys to get those appointments in. Get those appointments in. I love your testimony. It is so encouraging me right now because I want to know about this biofeedback business. Like, I want to know this hormonal thing. I have never gotten my hormones checked. Like, so
adrenal glands.
I know mine's off. I had my thyroid removed, and it was all kind of out of whack since then.
Yeah,
so
she talked a lot about the thyroid. I like that biofeedback stuff. I have to tell you, if you have experienced it, please let us know. Let the community know so y'all could, maybe check it out or stay away from it. I want to know what your experience is, but get your appointments. Go do things. Mm-hmm. I think it's also a matter of doing what you always wanted to do. Mm. Right?
Yeah,
that's part of what we've been talking about is what are the things that you want to do for yourself? Whether it's going hang gliding or, zip lining or something crazy like that, which I've done, which is awesome. Y'all need to do that. Did it for my 40th birthday in Costa Rica.
What?
So, I mean, what? That is really an awesome thing to do. Like, the rainforest over there is just pretty amazing. So cool. Like, you can't even, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Just thinking about it right now.
Gotta plan a trip, clearly, because you just had a moment. I don't know what just happened.
Oh my gosh. But the point is, it's like something I would never do. Like, I don't want to be up in the sky. Like, these are things I don't want to do. I don't want to sit there with some woman seeing my poop. I don't want to do that. But we have to push ourselves out of our comfort zone for the results. We want to be happy. We want to live life more abundantly. Right?
Damia, thanks for checking us out.
Where you going, Damia? We ain't finished yet.
She's so funny.
And you're not feeling well. Let's send blessings
Feel
to
better.
Damia.
Feel better.
So yeah, do something different. Do something that you've always wanted to do. I wanted to do a colonic for years, literally. Got it done.
Which is awesome.
Got it done, just like that. She's like, how'd you find out about me? I was looking at your website for a long time now, miss.
That's funny.
But we're done. We did it.
Yes, awesome. Please don't forget. Don't forget. This is Black History Month, so I saw that you already started watching your, historical Malcolm X and different things. And honestly, our kids don't get exposed to this that much, so I definitely want to make it a point to, like, whether it's a movie or a book or whatever.
Museum.
Yes, the museum too. And talk it over with them, because it's like people sacrifice. People, generations came before you and took it hard so that you can have it a bit easier. And I don't want to discount that and kind of brush it to the side, because they are literally missing that whole lesson in their entitled selves.
So when we were talking about, just quickly, Black History Month, a lot of people are like, why do we need a month? It shouldn't, just like we talk about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
This has come up a lot on here. Why do we need a day to say I love you? What's the big deal? You should love each other every day. And, we should teach our kids about our Black heroes every day. Yeah, but it doesn't happen. We don't.
That's the truth of it. That's the reality we're living in. So
we don't.
With the designated month.
Yes, it helps us.
Yes.
Not that you're never doing it ever, but at least you can be inundated with it, and everyone's doing it, even in school.
Yes, and you just supplement, and like it makes a point to be like, hey, so this is why it's important. Not just another brushed aside sort of thing. No, this is why it's important. So definitely, if we want to encourage you to make a point to just introduce your kids to different pioneers and different people that made those huge sacrifices to propel us forward.
And there's so many every year. I'm like, what? A Black person did that, invented that. Every year I'm introduced to something new. I'm like, oh, wow. That was pretty awesome.
And it gives great pride.
Yes.
It really does. It really does,
and we need that.
So.
And let's not get into the Valentine's Day, because I was just the other day to my husband like, when was the last time you bought me some flowers?
I'm mad.
I haven't got flowers in a very long time. What is happening? Is chivalry really dead here?
They just need reminders.
He was cracking up. It ain't funny. But we get so just like in our stuff, whatever.
Get comfy.
Get all comfortable in each other. We don't need to do no extras.
You need some extras.
Yes. And that's why I tell y'all about this Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and blah, blah. We need these reminders. Yeah. Unfortunately. But I like the reminders. We need them.
It's nice.
We're human.
But yeah, we want to wish you guys an awesome
Make your
week.
appointments.
Make your appointment. Make your appointment. We also want to share with you that coming soon, this month we're gonna continue with our series of interviewing different guests and sharing with you how we each carve out our own version of happy, whatever that looks like, in our daily lives, whatever that looks like. So we're gonna have a guest later this month.
Interview.
It's gonna be awesome. Like and share and join us as often as you can. We appreciate the support. Again, I'm Stacey Tillman,
Dr. Prasada Green, brilliant.
and we're wishing you all the best for this week. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Mercy tries.